everyone, it's Tilly and welcome back to the YouTube channel. It's been a while. We're going in the sea. I haven't uploaded on this channel in a while, so I thought the best kind of video to come back to everything would just be a little chatty update, I guess, life update. I've got quite a lot to update you on, a couple of things that I've been filming for as well, which I cannot share just yet, but basically a lot of things have been going on behind closed doors, so I just thought the best way to come back was to do a nice little chatty video where I can tell you everything that's happened in my life since I left. I kind of didn't left. I mean, I never really left. Like, I've been active on all my social medias. Apart from this one, like filming and editing videos just wasn't something that I was able to do. It has been pretty busy, I'm not gonna lie, and you'll understand more when I tell you everything that's been going on. But yeah, I've got my cup of tea at the ready, so this is gonna be a very laid back, I've not really planned anything, kind of chatty video, just updating you on something that have been happening, pretty exciting things too. So I hope you've got your cup of tea too and you're ready for a nice little chat, and I think we should just jump straight on into it. So I want to start off by saying, as many of you may know if you've been a subscriber for a while, or you just, I don't know, stay up to date on my life, you definitely will know if you follow me on Instagram, or maybe not, I'm just assuming things, but I have spoken about it before. I am currently 15 years old. I did have my birthday while I was away, but I am 15 years old and I've been sitting my GCSEs basically. I don't think I've actually done like a full video regarding homeschooling. That is definitely something that's coming. I filmed one before and I edited it and everything, but I don't know, I really didn't like it. I didn't like the look of it, and I only want to put out stuff on my channel which I'm 100% happy with, so it didn't end up actually seeing the light of day, which is quite unfortunate. But I will do a better video, edit it, and I will get it up on this channel because I know that is something that a lot of people are curious about homeschooling, because I am 15 years old and I was able to sit my GCSEs this year. This is because I'm homeschooled and I basically skipped a year, I guess. Well, I'm actually sitting the GCSEs that I've just done. I sat them 2 years before I would do at public school, but I am sitting another lot of GCSEs next year, like split them up a little bit. So ultimately I'll be finishing school a year before I would at public school, which is great for me personally, because obviously I'm doing a lot like traveling. I've got my own like kind of things going on, like jobs, motivational speaking and everything like that, so it just offers me the freedom to get school done with, which I do think is really important. It just means that I can get all the grades I need to I don't know, get a good job and have a good life a year earlier, so that I can focus more on my career, which is something that I'm hoping to do as a career, like long term, not just for now, hopefully for the rest of my life. I'll be doing motivational speaking and social media and everything I'm doing now. So yeah, I feel like that was just the best option for me. But as I said, I will do a full video regarding that and explaining the full process, like who I'm doing homeschooling with, tips and tricks, all that malarkey, just in case anybody else is also looking to be homeschooled. I feel like it's been really beneficial for me, so that will definitely be coming soon. So yeah, that is how I was able to sit my GCSEs this year at only the age of 15. I had business studies, maths extended, English language, environmental management. I think that's it. I was sitting those exams in the month of October, like end of October and start of November. So I have done all them, done and dusted now. That was kind of the main reason why I kind of took a break from YouTube for a little bit, because the GCSEs, they're pretty important. If you're from like other countries and you don't know what GCSEs are, they're basically like the important exams at the end. You usually sit them when you're 16, I believe. They're like the main exams that determine what you can do A levels in college, and it's basically like the end of high school or secondary school. I'm really not educated on the education systems in other countries, so I'm sorry if I haven't explained that very well, but you can always Google it because I'm sorry, I'm not too sure. But they're basically pretty important exams, so I did have to go away and put all my time and effort into these exams because I do feel like education is very important and I care very much about the grades that I'm going to be coming out of school with, especially doing it early as well. I feel like I need to make sure that I was doing everything right and I had everything that I needed under my belt so that I could go and do the best that I could in these exams. I can't actually remember how long ago my last upload on this channel was, but I had my GCSE exams at the end of October, start of November this year, and before then obviously I was just really hustling, revising, trying to get all that knowledge drilled into my brain basically. So that was kind of the main motivation of me having to leave, because I just had to focus on that. You only get to really do those GCSEs once, unless I have to like pay again, because I am homeschooling. It is something you've got to pay for. So ultimately I don't really want to have to pay to resit my exams. So I really need to pass these. I am going to talk about how I think they all went. So first of all, I had environmental management, and I'm doing geography next year, and environmental management was kind of all about like rocks and the rock cycle and the water cycle and everything like that, like soil particles, agriculture. And so I really don't know how much different things I'll be learning when I do geography, because it was pretty similar to what I've already learned in geography at school. But I sat those GCSEs and everything went fine. I think environmental management was one of my worst subjects, just because I was still good, like I was still like able to pass it, I think, like hopefully. I wasn't stumped at the GCSE paper, but I feel like environmental management is very much, you can have the knowledge but you get the marks for like the big words and the key terms that you use in your answers. So for me it was really just studying the mark scheme heavily. My teacher will tell you that. But all my GCSEs I feel like went really well. Like I wasn't really looking at the paper and going, oh no, I really don't know how to answer this question, which is obviously a really good thing. The only one that I struggled with a little bit was maths. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I'm really not, you know what, I used to love maths. Like I really wish I could do it. I used to be incredible, like mastermind at maths when I was in primary school, but that was before all the algebra, nth terms, everything like that got introduced, like Pythagoras, trigonometry, and I don't know, it kind of really scared me. The thing about my GCSE maths exam was like, it was all around, obviously I was like gathering marks along the way, but the main actual paper, like the main topic that it was about, was probably the worst topic it could have been for me, which was all about like graphs and y-intercepts and gradients of a line, and yeah, it wasn't fun. So I could potentially, obviously I haven't got the marks back for any of these. I think I get the marks back in like January or something, so I will definitely let you guys know what I got. But if I am having to resit any, it could potentially be maths, but I think I'll pass it and I think it'll be all right. But yeah, it's not my favourite. I have gained a lot of new followers recently on my Instagram, and I guess on here too. So if you're one of them, hello, welcome, I'm happy to have you. But if you follow me on Instagram, or you found me from this new thing that's went out, you would have seen that I was actually featured on @Instagram's official Instagram page on Instagram. So that was really cool, and they basically approached me to do this new thing where they were gonna do, I think I was one of 5 of their #advocates little thing that they were doing, where they basically got 5 people from all over the world who were doing really great advocacy, and were just campaigning for something that was really close to their heart. And they approached me. I had @Instagram in my emails, which was something, it was pretty mind-blowing if I'm being honest. I literally went into my emails looking for mock exam papers, and then I found @Instagram. So that was pretty sick, and I was the first of 5 of their advocate series. Instagram are officially the most followed page, because I think if you open an Instagram account, like you automatically follow @Instagram themselves. So they've got like 377 million followers, and them reposting me, and we did this little thing together where I spoke about the causes that were really important to me. So if you know anything about me, it's all about equality, pro-equality, anti-discrimination. Like everybody is the same at the end of the day. You shouldn't be discriminated against because of your race, because of your disabled body or able body, your background, your culture, anything like that, anything that's like different depending on the person. At the end of the day, my mindset is that people are people. Whatever you believe in, whatever you look like, like anything like that. We're all just human. So for me, discrimination is a big problem, which I like to talk about a lot to try and just diminish that, because it's crazy that in 2020 this still exists. So I was really grateful for Instagram for allowing me to have a platform to all of their many followers to talk about what is really important to me. So I was doing filming for them, and that did bring quite a larger audience to my account, which I'm extremely grateful for. And again, if you saw me on there, hello, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content so far. Of course, it's been a little bit all over the place because I've been gone revising for GCSEs and all of the above, so I will get back to regular uploads, and I'm extremely happy to have you and all followers, of course. And if you don't follow me on Instagram and you're just a YouTube subscriber, then you can definitely make sure to check out my Instagram. It's at tilly.lockey. I will put it somewhere on the screen right now, and you can definitely go and follow that. And I do a lot of modelling and everything with my bionic arms, trying to change stereotypes, activism, of course. So I would love to have you there, and I am just quite chatty on stories, like documenting what I do day to day. So if you are interested in that, definitely make sure to check it out. I'll be happy to have you. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is my new job. So I've now got a job with Sky. I know I've got like quite a widespread audience ranging from different countries, which is really insanely cool to me. Like, I have people from like all over the world watching my videos. That's so cool to think about, like really sick. So I don't really know how I don't know of every country's alternatives for like what I'm doing at the moment. So I'm gonna have to say it in like the English way that I understand. I've basically started a new job up with Sky. This started in September, and I basically joined the team of young reporters and presenters. So basically I'm now a presenter on a news channel for kids. It's run by kids and for kids, and it is on the First News website. It's showed a lot in schools. It has very wide audience, and the main reason I did that was, of course, I have an interest in the world. I'm a very curious person, and I like to be educated on the world around me, you know. And I feel like it's very important that I feel like the news can be pretty scary sometimes, because they're very big issues that still persist in our world. And I know for a fact, like when I was getting ready for school every day and my mum would have the news on, it would be pretty scary seeing all the big issues that your child innocence doesn't really want to be exposed to. I feel like it's really important that we are exposed to that, because it's important that we're educated that the world isn't just sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately, but that is just realistic. So I love being a part of this show because it's run by kids for kids. It delves deeper into the understanding and helps the viewers at home understand like advantages, pros and cons, everything that's going on. And it doesn't purely focus on all the negative things in the world. I feel like the news really focuses on all the negative things, and they forget that there's actually a lot of positive stories that go around in the world as well, and it's kind of just not shown. So I'm really happy to be a part of this new project, this new team, where I basically will film nearly every Wednesday with all the amazing people, and we'll do it online. They do have a studio in London, but we're doing it online because of COVID, obviously. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun, and you can watch me on there as well. I'll put up any details on the screen if I can, like important details of where you can see it and everything like that. But yeah, that's another thing that I've taken on recently, which I've been putting a lot of effort in for. There's like scripts and stuff I've got to learn and film, of course, for it to be on TV. So yeah, that is something, an extra little thing that I've taken on recently, but it's something that I'm really enjoying, and I want you guys all to see it as well. I'm more than happy to have my Christmas tartan bedding back on again. Honestly, it makes me so happy. I'll never be able to describe how happy like autumn winter really makes me. Like I literally just find myself smiling because I'm like, oh, I don't know, it just has this whole other vibe. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. There are a couple of things, I'm not gonna lie, that I've also been filming recently during my break, I guess you could say. Stuff that is kind of confidential and I can't tell you guys about it yet. I wish I could, honestly, but unfortunately it is under contract, so I cannot do that if I don't want, like, I don't know, told off. So I'm not planning on getting told off anytime soon, so unfortunately I cannot tell you all the details of different things, exciting things that I've been filming, but they will come out at some point and I'll be sure to let you know as soon as I can. There's probably so much more that I need to update you guys on, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of the main stuff that I needed to tell you all about, just in a chatty video to get back into the YouTube grind. I'm feeling really motivated, so I'm definitely going to be trying my hardest and getting out all the videos you guys would love to see. If you do have any suggestions, definitely make sure to leave them down below, and I do read the comments and I will see them. So if you've got anything in your mind that you want to see me do in particular, then definitely leave them down below, and if I like the idea, I'll make sure to do it. You can follow me on all my social medias. We've got Instagram, Twitter. I'm gonna like give myself a pain in editing, but I'm trying to get better at editing, so here we go. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and subscribe definitely if you like the video and want to see more from me. Subscribe, hit the notification bell and the big thumbs up, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.